letting them know you have earned a seat at graduation, hashtag Hunter Graduation 2017. Now, at a place like Radio City Music Hall, you expect big things, but this is the biggest. 1,800 of you about to start a whole new chapter of your life. Granted, we don't have the Rockettes here. Well, maybe one. It's not the red carpet. It's not the red carpet opening of... of one of this summer's blockbusters, although you are wearing gowns. But this is a blockbuster moment for all of you. Like Peter Quill in Guardians of the Galaxy, you too have had to face invincible odds, getting into an overtime. Like Spider-Man Homecoming, you two spend some of the past few years dangling in mid-air over Manhattan on the Sky Bridge. Like Belle in Beauty and the Beast, you learned that appearances can be deceiving if you ever tried the slice of the cafeteria's delicious-looking pizza. And like Gal Gadot in Wonder Woman, you too had to battle the evil force trying its very best to destroy you, Judy first. But like the stars of the Lego Batman movie, you two made new friends from very different backgrounds. And like the cast of Baywatch, you looked good doing it. Now, like the Mummy, you are emerging into the real world after what seemed like 3,000 years deprived of a social life. But it was worth it, because now you've even got a treasure that King Tut could never dream of, a Hunter education. At last, you've made it here to the moment you've all been waiting for. The moment you can change your CUNY Hunter status on Facebook to Hunter alum. Congratulations to the Hunter graduating class of 2017. We are so proud of each and every one of you. As you can see, Hunter is a place of many talents. The professional bagpiper, Nicholas Rozak, who played that stirring rendition of Scotland the Brave, is a 2007 Hunter graduate and a proud member of the Department of Sanitation's Pipe and Drums. Incredible graduate Carrie Anderson, who sounds like a Broadway star. That's because she is, or at least was one. Carrie starred in Mamma Mia and Avenue Q on The Great White Way. Today, she will start her new role as a mental health counselor and as a new mom. Carrie, who is 39, had her first baby in December and still managed to maintain a 4.0 GPA in her master's in counseling program. Congratulations, Carrie. To celebrate her mom's alma mater. Hunter students come from all over the world. More than 150 countries are represented in our classrooms, and many families have traveled across oceans to be with us today. We have families here from 5 continents, representing many nations. According to Hunter's Geography Department, the people traveling furthest to get here today are Yuba and Muna Devi Gatwala from Nepal to see their beloved granddaughter, Prahalika, graduate. We say, experiencing serious jet lag is Alexander Yarko, who flew in for his sister Anastasia Yarko's graduation. My guess is he shed a few layers on the way, so we say, Strazitsia, Alexander, hello. Mahayogi's parents, Takasugu and Miho, are here from Japan. To them we say, konnichiwa. Many of you say recipients have spent hours and hours in transit, but some of you embarked on an even more difficult journey to see your loved ones graduate, including Fania Suarez Diaz's dad. Fania was already 17 when she came to America with her mom from Colombia, but she still managed to get top grades and excel in high school. And here at Hunter, she earned a GPA of 3.98, double majoring in education and geography while working as volunteer. And today is joined not just by her mom, who left everything behind in Colombia to help Fania live her American dream, but she's especially thrilled to have her dad, Ruben, with us today. This is the first time they've seen each other in 8 years. Her dad is still recovering from a devastating accident, but he used all his strength to come up from Colombia. So join me in a big bienvenido, Ruben, and welcome to the Suarez School. Long lines at the bookstore and even longer waits for elevators. Unfortunately, we don't give out a degree in endurance. If we did, it would go to some of our amazing scholar athletes. Now, admittedly, sometimes Hunter is known more for its brains than its brawn. But this year, our volleyball team made it to the big time, the biggest, the quarterfinals of the NCAA championships. Leading the way was 6'4" Steve Tarquinio. He graduates today and is on his way to play professional volleyball in Europe. It's brawn and brains with Steve. He graduates with a 3.94 GPA with double majors in history and education. We're thrilled to be coming back to our education graduate school just as soon as he spikes his last ball overseas. When he gets back, he will reunite with CUNY's overall top female scholar athlete of the year, his classmate, Lindsay Perro. Our winning swimming team for 4 years, all while lending unflagging support to her dad, who is diagnosed with bone marrow cancer. Lindsay graduates with a 3.97 in teaching English as a second language and will be back for her master's at Hunter this fall. Speaking of brains and brawn, Dennis Melendez's success is so great it earned him a place on the subway. Look up, and you can see him in a CUNY ad. Last year, the son of Dominican immigrants and star wrestler was CUNY's Male Athlete of the Year. This year, Dennis switched his focus to neuroscience. His groundbreaking research and his 3.7 GPA earned him a place at one of the country's top science institutions, Rockefeller University, where he Graduates, so many people make this special day possible. In particular, there are 2 groups we should recognize. First, the phenomenal faculty of Hunter College. As their students, you know them as brilliant writers, researchers, and teachers. More than that, you know them as mentors and friends. Graduates, let's give them a huge round of applause. For some students, the Hunter faculty are not just mentors, but also role models, inspiring their students to follow their lead and become scholars and teachers. We know that some of you will be back here soon to teach the next generation of Hunter students. Our chemistry department will be quick to recruit Dayani Bagwandin. Born to 2 science teachers in Guyana who could no longer teach in America, Dayani inherited the science team, got a 3.7 GPA, and was accepted to 8 graduate schools. She is off to get her PhD in chemistry at UCLA. Its triple threat of talents. Jothus Johnson, a Macaulay student with a 3.96 GPA, will get his physics doctorate at UC Davis, while fellow Macaulayite Jacob Hammer, with a 3.93, gets his astrophysics doctorate at Johns Hopkins, and Fernando de la Huerta trades in his first bachelor's degree in German studies for his second BA in physics and an astrophysics PhD in Caltech. Congratulations to our has been studying the distress cries of chimpanzees and human infants to earn her master's in animal behavior today. She will go on to get her PhD at the Graduate Center, and Taylor, we will be distressed if you don't come back to Hunter to teach. Our Romance Language Department will recruit back Olga Olinik, who was born in the Ukraine, moved to Argentina, and settled in New York. Her love for languages blossomed, and she graduates today with majors in English, Spanish, and teaching. She will pursue her PhD in Spanish with the goal of becoming a college professor and researching how Don Quixote influenced Russian literature. Education faculty. Carissa was inspired because her youngest brother was born with autism and a limited ability to speak. Helping to care for him inspired her to get her master's in special ed, and she will return in the fall for her doctorate of education. An accomplished cellist and Thomas Hunter Honors student with a 3.95 GPA is about to head to the University of Glasgow for his graduate degree in Eastern European Studies. But if we can lure him back, the history department would love to have him, as was the music department. We'll add him to our symphonies. Congratulations to our future faculty. Now, graduates, all of you know so well, it is family and friends, parents, grandparents, spouses, partners, siblings, kids, mentors, who are the wind beneath your wings and your graduation caps. So graduates, I'm going to ask you to stand, turn around, and give your loved ones the deepest thanks. You could not have done it without them. Okay, ask you to be seated. Thank you.
Yeah, Amanda!
Now I am pleased to introduce CUNY trustee Sandra Wilkin, who brings greetings from the Board of Trustees of the City University of New York. Trustee Wilkin is herself a Hunter success story. She graduated with a BS in nursing in 1979 from Hunter and went on to enjoy a successful career in healthcare. But that wasn't enough. Using the sensitivity, innovation, and confidence under pressure that she acquired as a nurse, Trustee Wilkin transitioned to a career in the building industry. She is currently the founder of Bradford Construction Corporation, one of the top women-owned construction companies in the city. Aware of many hats, hard and otherwise, Trustee Wilkin has been a passionate advocate for women and minorities, a founder and president of the Women's Builders Council, and has worked tirelessly to break the so-called concrete ceiling in a field traditionally dominated by men. This year, for her distinguished career and impact in society, we inducted her into the Hall of Fame. Trustee Wilkin, to represent our many nursing graduates and to present you with the Certificate of Appreciation, are first 3 stellar students who join you as Hunter nursing alums. Representing our undergraduate nurses with a 3.5 GPA is Primrose Del Rosario, who has been an advocate for victims of sexual abuse at Bellevue and is inspired to get her degree in Hunter in psychiatric nursing. Her role models are Yana Petersburg and Tessa Zopanis, both graduating with their masters in psychiatric nursing, both inspired by their own challenging healthcare experiences. Yana's immigrant mother refused to get screenings and learned too late that she had terminal cancer. Tessa herself endured a botched medical procedure that left her unable to stand. But both these students persevered, as students but also as mothers. Yana caring for her son with learning disabilities, Tessa giving birth to her daughter while pursuing her degree. Today, they dedicate themselves to better health care for immigrant and low-income families. inspired Elsa Cabrera, who came here from Ecuador and was discouraged from getting an education by stereotypes of Hispanic women. But she persevered, enrolled in community college and then at Hunter for a community health degree with the support of another Hunter alum, Harriet Gruber, whose family, Harriet from the class of 1942, whose family gave Elsa a scholarship in her honor. And finally, Trustee Wilkin, we are joined with someone who follows in your footsteps, but in reverse. Julia Pell worked in real estate like you do, as an accomplished attorney, but something was missing, so she joined the ranks of those who serve by getting her master's in social work today at the age of 60 to begin a new career. Wow. Congratulations. We're very proud to present the certificate and welcome you to address our graduates. Trustee Wilkin.